Welcome back to another exciting live trading session. In today's session, I'll be sharing an amazing trading strategy that not only helps you identify key support and resistance levels, but also gives you precise entry and exit points for safer and more confident trades. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced trader, this strategy is designed to improve your decision making and boost your success rate. So without any further delay, let's jump right in and explore how you can use this strategy to your advantage. Before we dive into the strategy, I want to clarify something real quick. As you can see in this video, there are two screens displayed. On the left side, I have my TradingView account open, where I'll be analyzing the market. And on the right side, you'll see my main trading account on Exness.com, which I'm accessing through the Exness mobile app. Now, here's why I'm using both. The indicator I'm about to show you is not available on my trading platform, so I'll be using TradingView's BTC USD chart to analyze the market. Once I identify the right opportunities, I'll execute my trades on Exness using the mobile app. I hope that makes sense. If you have any doubts, feel free to drop a comment. Now, let's get started with the strategy. All right, let's set up our indicators. First, head over to TradingView and open the Indicators tab. In the search bar, type RSI and select Relative Strength Index from the list. This is one of the most popular and widely used indicators, and you'll find it available on almost any trading platform. Once you've added the RSI to the chart, open its settings. For this strategy, I'll be keeping the default settings, no changes needed. Next, we need to add a very important indicator, Fractal Chaos Bands by H. Potter. So go back to the Indicators tab, search for Fractal Chaos Bands, and add it to your chart. Now, take a look. Both the RSI and Fractal Chaos Bands have been successfully added to the chart. With these indicators in place, we're all set to analyze the market and find high probability trade setups. Before jumping into any strategy, it's crucial to understand the indicators we're using. The better we know their purpose, the easier it becomes to analyze the market and make informed trading decisions. When the market is trending, the Fractal Chaos Bands will have a noticeable slope, either upward or downward. When the market is not trending, the bands will flatten out, indicating choppy or uncertain price action. If the slope of the bands starts to decrease, it means the market is becoming less stable and more unpredictable. On the other hand, when the graph becomes steeper, whether moving up or down, it signals a stronger trend and a more stable market direction. The upper Fractal Chaos Band is formed by plotting price highs, while the lower Fractal Chaos Band is created using price lows. Together, these bands provide a clear panoramic view of price movements, helping to filter out minor fluctuations and focus on the bigger market trend. By using this indicator, we can quickly determine the overall market condition and adjust our strategy accordingly. Now that we have a good understanding of how Fractal Chaos Bands work, let's move on to the strategy. All right, let's start by tweaking our Fractal Chaos Bands settings to make them even more effective. By default, the pattern setting is set to 1, but I prefer to change it to 2. Why? Because this small adjustment helps reduce market noise, making it easier to spot clear trends without being distracted by minor price fluctuations. Apart from this, I'll keep all the other settings at default to maintain the indicator's core functionality. One of the best features of Fractal Chaos Bands is that they don't just show us the trend, but also act as dynamic support and resistance levels. Upper band, red. This serves as a resistance level, meaning if the price approaches and breaks above this line, the market is likely to go higher. Lower band, green. This acts as a support level, meaning if the price touches or breaks below this band, the market is likely to go lower. Now, let's look at how these bands help us understand price action and make better trading decisions. When the price breaks above the upper red band, it signals a strong uptrend. However, if the breakout is weak, the price may pull back and retest the lower green band before continuing its movement. On the other hand, when the price breaks below the lower green band, it indicates a downtrend. But if the price finds support at this lower band, it could bounce back and start moving upwards again. For example, let's say you take a buy trade when the price breaks above the upper resistance band. If the price struggles to hold above that level and starts to drop, you'll often notice that it bounces back from the lower green support band before continuing the trend. This means that the lower band is acting as a strong support zone, preventing the price from falling further. Knowing when to exit is just as important as finding the right entry. A simple but effective rule is to watch the slope of the bands. If the price crosses the slope of the bands, it's a signal to exit the trade. A flattening or reversing slope indicates that the trend is losing strength, so it's a good idea to lock in profits before the market shifts direction. Now, you might be wondering, why did I add the RSI indicator? What's the purpose of it? Well, that's a great question. The way I use RSI is a little different from the usual approach. Instead of relying on it as a standalone indicator, I like to combine RSI with my main indicator to get clearer and more reliable signals. This combination helps in filtering out false signals and improves overall market analysis. By pairing RSI with another powerful indicator, I can get a better confirmation of trends, which increases the accuracy of my trades. Let me show you exactly how I do it. Since my main indicator in this strategy is the fractal chaos bands, I'll move this indicator to the panel below so that both RSI and fractal chaos bands are in the same panel. Now, with both indicators in the same panel, it becomes much easier to analyze price movements side by side. This way, I can quickly check if both indicators are aligning with each other, giving me stronger trade confirmations. This setup will help us avoid unnecessary trades and focus only on high probability setups. Now that everything is set up, let's dive deeper and see how we can use this combination effectively to enter and exit trades like a pro. All right, now take a look at this. The RSI has just crossed the slope of the fractal chaos bands. This is an important signal because it indicates a potential trade entry. Why is this important? When RSI crosses the slope of the bands, it shows a shift in momentum. In this case, since the price is moving above the bands, it confirms that the market is in an uptrend, which is a good time to look for a buy opportunity. But that's not all. Look over here. RSI crosses the slope again. This second crossover is just as important because it signals a good exit point. This means the trend could be losing strength, so it's a smart move to close the trade and lock in profits. To make things even clearer, let me adjust the panel to auto mode, so the chart resizes automatically and we can see the price action more clearly. With this setup, we can now easily spot entry and exit points, making our trades more precise and profitable. Now that we understand how to use RSI with fractal chaos bands, let's move ahead and apply this strategy in real-time trading. All right, now take a look at this. The RSI has just crossed the slope of the green band, which, as we know, acts as a strong support level. This is a clear buy signal, meaning the price has a good chance of bouncing off this support moving upwards. Since the conditions align perfectly, I've decided to enter a buy trade right here. At the same time, I'm also placing the buy order in my trading account using the mobile app to execute the trade in real time. Trade taken. We are now in a long position. Now let's sit back and watch how this trade plays out. If the price respects the support band and continues its uptrend, we could be in for a nice profit. Let's see how it goes. Now take a close look at the RSI. It has just crossed the red band, which acts as the resistance level. This is a strong confirmation that the upward movement is continuing, meaning that the price is likely to keep pushing higher. Since the market is showing bullish momentum, I'm going to stay in this trade and ride the trend until RSI crosses the slope of the band again. That will be my signal to exit the trade and secure profits. Do you see this yellow line on the chart? This is the RSI-based Smoother Moving Average, MA. It's designed to smooth out RSI movements and provide a clearer trend direction. If you prefer a cleaner chart, you can disable it in the settings. It's completely optional, and removing it won't affect the core strategy we're using. It's totally up to you. Keep it if you like, or disable it for a simpler view. This is exactly why I love combining fractal chaos bands with RSI. It gives us clear entry and exit signals, reducing guesswork and improving trade accuracy. Now, let's see how far this trade can go. All right, here's an important moment. A slope has just formed. Now, as per our strategy, if the RSI crosses this slope, it's my signal to exit the trade immediately without any second thoughts. Right now, RSI is sitting exactly at the slope, which means it's time to close the trade and secure the profits. So I'm exiting the trade right now. Trade closed. I've successfully booked a profit of $327 in my trading account. This is the beauty of following a structured trading plan. No overthinking, no hesitation. Just follow the signals, enter with confidence, and exit at the right moment to lock in those gains. That's it for today's live trading session, guys. I hope you found this strategy useful and learned something valuable that you can apply to your own trades. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more powerful trading strategies, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content. Also, don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, feedback, or any questions you have. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy trading.